on, guys? Pro Talk here, and I'm going to talk about this whole AEW mentioning WWE on TV. Now, Punk came out with an interview. I want to shout out Alistair McKenzie for this. So I start off here. Yeah, I think AEW needs to focus on themselves and stop talking about WWE. He said Cody and the Young Bucks and Kenny and Moxley, all those guys have something great going on, and I just think it's a lesson and lessens and cheapens what they are doing. What when they consistently attack WWE, there hasn't been an alternative to WWE in so very long, and I think they do deceive to themselves when they service themselves when they're trying to be the awesome but consistently bring up WWE. But I understand when people ask you the question in the interviews, you have to answer them. But it's part of life. You have to learn to narrate, navigate that, and I would like them to just try to focus on their product and build up, making it better, and that would benefit all fans. So basically, yeah, CM Punk's right. Like, don't keep talking about AEW guys. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. So say you had, so let's say McDonald's is the biggest franchise. Now I know this is a food analogy. McDonald's is the biggest franchise. They're the WWE of the food chain. And say you've got something like a local takeout, and they're just starting out, and they wanna maybe you've got a couple of employees from that McDonald's that didn't have a good time there, but they want to actually do something with this new company, and they do this new takeout company, and every 2 minutes somebody says, "Oh, you just come from McDonald's? Oh, McDonald's sucks. It's terrible, and um, I had a bad experience working there. Oh fuck, McDonald's and stuff like that." And same in the wrestling term. Look at TNA. TNA was a retirement home for the ex WCW and WWF guys. You had anytime a WWE would go over saying, "Oh fuck WWE, WWE held me back for years. I was doing tag teams and jobbing out every week, and now I'm in TNA. So fuck Vince McMahon and Triple H and stuff like that." And that just much more focus on the WWE. TNA don't have any fans right now. Yes, they have a handful of fans, but they don't have a big amount of fans of WWE. WWE is an international thing, and yes, WWE is terrible right now, and is not has not been the best for over a decade now. But the thing is, people still watch WWE. It doesn't matter how bad it is, people will still watch WWE. Look at the 2K20 game, how bad that is, and people still buying that. You look at fucking the arenas. Like I know the attendances have been bad in the last couple of years, but they've not been really bad. They're still actually getting pretty good numbers. So for AEW to just say, "Oh my God, that happened in the other company," you're still mentioning WWE. Like you're not putting any focus on your own company. And you've got these are the guys that are not established yet on mainstream television. Yes, you've got Jericho and you Cody and Moxley, who have got experience in the television world, and Jim Ross and Tony Giovanni. But apart from that, who else does the casual fan know? Do people know what a Kenny Omega is? Do people know what a Young Bucks is or Joey Janela? Not many. Like you're trying to get people back into watching wrestling, and you're trying to get those old WCW fans back who never um, joined the WWF after 2001, and you want to bring those kind of fans back, saying this is a Kenny Omega, this is what we do with our wrestlers and stuff like that. Not just go to WWE because Cody and the Young Bucks mentioned us. And I know in interviews people like goofy podcasters are going to say, "Oh, are you going to be different from WWE?" I know they're trying to just do that stuff for clicks and whatever, and it's hard to like say, but like CM Punk say, like just turn it into like just turn it away to the like into a smart question and just acknowledge them. Like just the easiest thing is just focus on your product, because when somebody's focusing on something that you're working on and you don't focus on the thing that you used to work at or something that is in your mind, like for instance WWE, then you would actually have you're gonna have a better product. And yes, you're that newness with yourself, AEW, that you've not really found your feet yet. You don't know what your audience is going to be week in and week out. Yes, it's going to have a drop off and a decline at some point. Same like WWE as well, but you don't know really your fan base yet. And I'm not saying that. And you got Kenny Omega saying, "Oh well, we're facing developmental guys on Wednesday night." Like Kenny, like half of those guys were actually in you face half of those guys on NXT or not NXT on the fucking Indies, like Adam Cole, Roderick Strong. Like these guys are some of the main event guys. So the thing is, I don't want AEW to go in competition with WWE just yet. I like it as an alternative, and this is how it should be. But I just really don't want them to just keep mentioning WWE because it's going to just hurt them in the long run. Look at TNA. Everybody just thinks, oh, TNA. Look at how Scott Hall was there, and Hulk Hogan, and Eric Bischoff, and they had a good crop of talent like Samoa Joe, AJ Styles. I've said this before, like all the guys that they had, and they let go. I don't want to see that with AEW. Like AEW, there's a couple of things I really want to see AEW stop doing. I want to see them do kind of more segments on the shows, and I want to see them um, kind of have matches, but don't have match every week. Like have a couple matches, then it's a couple segments, just like mix up a bit, um, and then have these guys on exclusive contracts. This is the one thing that I wanted to see AEW do, like put these guys and girls on exclusive contracts to AEW. So if you want to be an alternative to WWE, then they cannot work anywhere else. They cannot work in Japan, Ring of Honor, PWG. They're working in AEW. They're exclusively to AEW. So when people say AEW star Joey Janela is going to be exclusive on TNT on Wednesday nights, he's exclusively to TNT. Not he's going to be working in Ring of Honor on the next day. So yeah, that's what do you guys think about AEW AEW mentioning WWE and TV? I think it's absolutely just don't do it AEW. Just stop it. And Punk's right. I agree with CM Punk. Not many times I've agreed with Punk in the past. So yeah, leave your thoughts on this in the comments. And thanks to Zargon and Alistair Mack for mentioning this.